Real world assets are becoming one of blockchain's biggest opportunities. But today's lending protocols still rely on one time collateral verification. The moment an invoice is paid, duplicated, or becomes fraudulent off chain, lenders are suddenly exposed to bad debt. For bankers, fintech lenders, invoice financing platforms, and tokenization providers, that means higher credit risk, expensive manual audits, and reduced capital efficiency. Wardens protocol solves this problem. Wardens protocol is the autonomous trust layer for real-world assets built on Casper, where AI agents continuously verify collateral, challenge one another, and are financially accountable on-chain. But here's a key difference: we don't trust our own AI agents. Every verifier must lock a security bond on-chain before participating. If another agent proves they submitted an incorrect or dishonest report, the protocol automatically slashes their bond and rewards a honest challenger. Trust isn't assumed, it is continuously earned. Let me show how it works. Before looking at the interface, let's look at the system itself. Wardens protocol is powered by Rust smart contracts built using the Otra framework and deployed on Casper. Casper acts as our trust enforcement layer, guaranteeing that every bond, challenge, reputation updates, and slashing event is transparent, verifiable, and immutable. Every critical contract path, including assets registration, trust scoring, dynamic loan to value calculation, dispute resolution, and bond slashing, is covered by automated testers. All 12 tests pass successfully. Behind the scenes, a backend orchestration coordinates three specialized verifier agents: parser, fraud, and registry. Everything you see in the UI is backed by live services communicating with Casper. Let's register our first collateral. This invoice is worth 1000 CSPR, issued by ABC Corporation and owed by XYZ Limited. When I click register, Warden's protocol submits a transaction directly to the Casper testnet. The assets now exist on chain. Notice that its trust score is 0 and borrowing is disabled. That's intentional. Wardens enforces strict guardrails that collateral must first be independently verified before anyone is allowed to borrow against it. Now let's verify this invoice. The backend orchestra dispatches verification requests to three independent specialized agents. To make this economically sustainable, we implemented the X402 micropayment standard. Each verifier initially responds with HTTP 402 payment required. The orchestra automatically pays the verification fees in CSPR, retries the request with proof of payment, and receives the completed audit. The agents independently analyze the collateral. Their results are aggregated into a final trust score of 94. That score is submitted to Casper smart contracts, which automatically updates the loan to value ratio to 75%. This allows lenders to price risk dynamically instead of relying on static collateral. High quality assets unlock more liquidity, while risky assets are automatically restricted, improving capital efficiency without sacrificing security. Since the collateral is trustworthy, borrowing is not enabled. I will borrow 700 CSPR and transaction is finalized immediately on chain. Now let's see when someone attempts fraud. I will register another invoice using the same issuer and debtor information. To a traditional lending protocol, this duplicate collateral might go undetected until it's too late, but Wardens continuously verifies collateral throughout its life cycle. The fraud agent immediately detects that this invoice has already been pledged elsewhere. The overall trust score falls to 46. Because the score drops below our security threshold, the Casper smart contract automatically freezes the assets and reduces its loan to value to 0. Borrowing is blocked immediately. No administrator intervenes. The protocol protects itself automatically. This is the innovation that makes the Warden's protocol different. Detecting fraud is valuable, making dishonesty economically irrational is even better. Every verifier must take a security bond before participating. If a malicious verifier concludes with a borrower and submits a fake trust score, Another autonomous challenger agent independently verifies the evidence and initiates an on-chain dispute. Here we have an active challenger. I will uphold it. The Casper smart contracts immediately slashes the malicious verifier bond, updates their on-chain reputation, rewards the honest challenger, and permanently freezes the fraudulent collateral. Every verification, every payment, every dispute, every slash, and every reputation update is permanently recorded on Casper with verifiable transaction hashes. For financial institutions, this means lower fraud losses, faster collateral verification, reduced operational cost, and better capital efficiency instead of relying on periodic manual reviews that gain a continuously monitored trust layer operating around the clock. Wardens protocol doesn't ask lenders to trust AI, it makes AI economically accountable. Every verifier has skin in the game. Every decision can be challenged. Every dishonest action has a on-chain cost. We are not just building another oracle, we are building the trust infrastructure for the next generation of real world assets. Thank you.